Hey, what's up? Pizowell here. And today is the day. Friday the 13th Part 4, 5, and 6 were released today. Deluxe Editions. Picked up all three during my lunch break at Walmart for $13 a piece. Rushed home directly after work and popped in Part 4, the final chapter. Watched the special features first, then watched the film with audio commentary. So what I'm going to do is just sort of do a brief synopsis about this movie, because you've all seen it, I'm sure. Basically, it takes place directly after the events of Part 3, which took place directly after the events of Part 2. So I think technically here it's Sunday the 15th, moving on into Monday the 16th, but who's counting? Jason returns, this time to stalk the Jarvis family and a group of kids who are late teens, early 20s, I don't know, who are staying at a house across from the Jarvis house on Crystal Lake, and bloodshed ensues. In a lot of Friday the 13th fans' eyes, this is one of, if not the best of the series. It's not my favorite, but it's undeniably a very solid slasher movie. The characters are great. Love the Jarvis family. Really like the character of Tommy Jarvis, whose arc would continue on through the next two films. Basically playing a young Tom Savini, kid who's obsessed with monster movies and video games and special effects and things like that. The character of Teddy is great. The Jimbo, played by Crispin Glover, is great. Crispin Glover is great in everything, in my opinion. Great special effects. Tom Savini came back to do the effects. He actually was under the delusion that this was going to be the final film, and if anybody was going to kill Jason, it should be him, as he created Jason. I don't know what that says about Tom Savini. Maybe a little naive, I don't know, but really solid slasher movie. Definitely one of the better of the series. Now let's get down to the brass tacks. The real reason why we've all looked forward to this release, and that's the special features. What we have is there's two commentaries, one by director Joe Zito, screenwriter Barney Cohen, and editor Joel Goodman. I just watched that one, and it was alternately entertaining and mind-numbingly boring at the same time. A lot of it was really scene-specific. It seemed like there were periods of where all three of them were sort of bored by the movie. Joe Zito rambles on and on about this and that. It's very kill-specific. A few interesting tidbits are thrown around here and there, but not that entertaining of a commentary. Okay, but not great. The other commentary I have not watched and have no intention of watching. It's a fan commentary by Adam Green and Joe Lynch, who directed Hatchet and Wrong Turn 2 respectively. Why it's on here, I don't know. Two guys who can't make a good slasher movie talking about a pretty good slasher movie. I don't understand it. Lost Tales from Camp Blood Part 4. This is a continuation of the little vignettes, I guess you'd call them, that were on the first three discs. Why they're here, why they're on these discs, I have no idea. They're completely useless, worthless. By comparison, Part 4 is better than the ones that were on the first three, but by no means. It's 5 minutes long. It's why? I don't get it. Slashed scenes, basically extended or deleted scenes from the movie. Some of them were very cool. Pretty cool. Jason's Unlucky Day, 25 years after Friday the 13th, the final chapter, and I was really disappointed with this. Basically, it's Joe Zito, the writer, and Kimberly Beck talking about the film. It's 10 minutes long. It's not very in-depth. I was kind of disappointed by that. The Lost ending I liked a lot. Basically, the Lost ending, they had concocted a dream sequence. Basically, every Friday the 13th up to that point had the dream sequence at the end, the surprise. This one's very cool because it actually shows the Jarvis mother, or so kind of what happened to the Jarvis mother, which was very cool. As you all know, she meets her demise in the movie, but we don't see her demise, and she just sort of disappears, and we don't know what happened to her. So, but we get the idea that she met her end, unfortunately. Crystal Lake Massacre Revisited Part 1, kind of a faux documentary, goofy thing, kind of entertaining, had a lot of cameos in it. Kind of fun. I mean, they were talking about Friday the 13th as if it were a real event, and there were Friday the 13th cults, and it was weird, and it's kind of entertaining. I don't know. Jimmy's Dead Dance Moves, also known as Jimmy's Dead F Dance Moves, because he's referred to as a dead F in the movie. Just an extended sequence of him, Crispin Glover, dancing in the film. Kind of funny. And we got a trailer. So overall, how deluxe is it? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd maybe give it 7, maybe. I don't know. Lots of special features. Unfortunately, the special features kind of aren't that great. They're either too brief, like the Jason's Unlucky Day documentary, or they have no business being there, like the Lost Tales from Camp Blood Part 4, and the Crystal Lake Massacres Revisited. I don't know. It was okay, kind of lame, kind of goofy, a little entertaining. I don't know. But I don't know. And I think the thing that hinders this, in my book, was the same thing that hindered the first three. I was so amped to see this, to see the first three and to see this one, that I think my expectations were maybe a little too high. So I'm actually glad I watched this one first before watching Part 5, because I had to stop myself from watching Part 5 first. I wanted to watch 4, 5, and 6 in chronological order. Seeing this, I think I've tempered my expectations enough to prepare myself for Part 5 and 6, and their deluxe editions. Hopefully they're a little more deluxe than this. Still, it's worth a buy. $13. Some of the special features are cool. You might like them more than I do. You might like the Crystal Lake Massacres Revisited, pointing out the cameos and the goofy stuff in it. Can't say that I really did, but anywho, that's it. That's Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter, Deluxe Edition. On a scale of 1 to 10 overall, give it 6.5, maybe a 7. I don't know if I'm feeling generous. Definitely worth a buy, so check it out. And keep an eye out for Part 5 and Part 6 reviews. And until next time, peace.